Leaders in government, education, nonprofit, and business came together for the annual Committee for Montgomery Legislative Breakfast with one common goal: ensuring a strong future for Montgomery County.
And good morning, everyone.
Newly elected Council President Sidney Katz told the audience of more than 800 that our success depends on the ability to work as one.
As I embark upon my year as President of the Council, I do so striving to be a positive leader. And I need participation from everyone in this room. We need to collaborate, communicate, and challenge the status quo to accomplish their shared goals for the residents of Montgomery County.
Katz said much of his focus as president will be to raise the county's image as a good place to do business. He and County Executive Mark Elrich have already begun that work through a series of meetings and charrettes designed for feedback and solutions.
As we work to increase our tax base, we must seize every opportunity to demonstrate that we are a great place to do business. We are taking the criticism we hear seriously and are committed to action. I will continue to work with businesses located here and those that should locate here so that we can expand and boost our economy. Montgomery County is a welcoming community, and our highly educated and entrepreneurial workforce is one of our greatest assets. We want to be certain that our regulations and requirements are sensible and comparable to those in surrounding jurisdictions.
Senator Chris Van Hollen was a guest of the event. He said though funding has been cut at the national level for some safety net services, a potential government shutdown appears to have been avoided, which is welcome news to thousands of county residents.
The good news is, despite the Trump administration's proposals to dramatically cut federal investments in Maryland and elsewhere, we've been able to push back on that on a bipartisan basis. So keep your fingers crossed if we can pass this budget in the coming days. It's actually very good news for Maryland. At the same time, the administration has undermined federal support for things like the Affordable Care Act, Planned Parenthood, and for food nutrition programs. And so in those areas, the state is having to pick up some of the slack. Those are efforts done through executive orders, not by the administration, not through the budget per se.
Senator Van Hollen participated in a panel discussion with Montgomery County Senate and House delegation chairs Craig Zucker and Mark Corman. They discussed the changing relationship between Maryland and the federal government. Zucker said this session, educational opportunity will be a top priority.
Look, I think the year 2020 is going to be the year of the child. We cannot allow the children of Maryland to be political pawns. We need to make sure that my kids and other people's children in this room have the same access to education that they deserve.
So I heard a lot of talk about education, which is incredibly promising to me. I heard about a renewed commitment to make sure that we're upholding the current commission recommendations and figuring out a way to make those actually happen. It really is truly important because we know when we're concerned about economic development, when we're concerned about crime, healthcare disparities, all those things, we know they're directly tied to education. I heard a lot of references about what that means when it comes to an investment in early childhood education as well. So it's very exciting to hear folks talking about this and to hear Senator Craig Zucker say this will be the year of the child.
It's way past time that the federal government step up and meet its obligations.
This gathering of leaders moves into the new year with the continued goal of keeping Montgomery County a great place to live, work, and learn. Reporting from Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy.